Hey, it's Dr. Amanda with Straightsmile Solutions, straightsmilesolutions.com. Let's talk about what we already knew. Surprise, surprise. There's finally research coming out that shows that mouth breathing can also cause decay. Surprise, surprise. We all knew this. And the combination of mouth breathing and sugar is extra bad. Now, I deal with offices every day where I'm like, do you have access to an OMT? This patient needs to stop mouth breathing before we do the ortho. And they're like, oh, no, I don't have it. They just want to get going. Again, if your parents and your patients knew that mouth breathing causes more decay, they might be more willing to fix it at an earlier age. But if you're not telling them this, then they don't know and they cannot make an educated decision. Therefore, I think there's going to be a plethora of lawsuits in the next decade or two, where those of you who aren't working with myo and haven't figured out how to work with myo are just starting your ortho, and surprise, surprise, your patients are going to get massive decay. Because A, they either don't have their hygiene under control, or B, they don't have their mouth breathing under control. And it's going to be way worse in these patients than it would be in the average patient. So I just want to let you know, this is how you find this information. I am not a literature nerd. I know how to read literature, but I'm not going to nerd out and memorize all the stuff for you. You guys can look it up yourself. All you got to do is go to Google. It's very easy. You do not have to have a dental school library in order to access this stuff anymore. Put in those keywords: mouth breathing, caries. Obviously, you want to keep it scientific, right? If you use layman's terms, you're going to end up to various blogs. And there's starting to be blogs that say this. So you can look what other orthodontists, mostly orthodontists, are writing this. So mouth breathing, scholar is the keyword. You must put that into all your literature searches, caries. Keep it scientific, okay? You'll find stuff. There's definitely a fair amount mouth breathing and, malocclusion. We already knew that. So let's just, connect all the dots together. So make sure you are letting your parents and patients know this. Make sure they know the risks. Make sure they know if you're starting ortho treatment and the decay isn't under control, we're going to have to stop the ortho treatment. The reason why I'm bringing this up is that I recently had someone contact me who's going through from a patient perspective. Okay. This person happens to be a doctor, but also happens to have kids who are patients. And, they were dinged for non-compliance by the orthodontist, and treatment was stopped, which is what you're supposed to do if you're having hygiene issues. That is actually correct but there's questions if there's other mouth breathing or other things going on. And, mom is understandably upset. As much as mom is a healthcare provider, mom's upset that she was not informed this at the beginning. So this stuff is already happening and I'm starting to hear on it. And, I'm not in the middle per se, but I'm like, okay, you guys, this is going down. I don't want any of you guys to get in trouble for this. So time for you to either get your team trained up in OMT, to use one of these virtual OMTs that I've recommended. I'm sure there's plenty more, but these are vetted. Okay. And I don't get any kickback from them. Or to, outsource to an OMT. I don't really care, but I would suggest A or B. All right, take care. Thanks.